guys, this is the SCAR H by Tokyo Marui. I caved and bought this thing because Modern Warfare 2 is going to be coming out and I wanted to get a SCAR. I've been thinking about getting this thing for a long time. Wasn't sure if I wanted to get the SCAR H or the SCAR L, but we decided to go with the SCAR H because of these exclusive magazines and it just looks goddamn cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. Open up this thing here. Ta-da! Nice toy gun. Very beautiful. Great presentation by Tokyo Marui as always. So let's go ahead and take a look. Held in by a single strap and the magazine is already in the thing. So here it is. Here is the gun and it is beautiful. Nice weight, nice balance to it. Full metal except for the receiver. It is a polymer receiver or plastic. We also got a 16-inch barrel extension, which I'm not going to use. This thing's long enough. And we have iron sight post adjuster and beautiful base.
All right, so let's go tip to butt, starting with the muzzle device. This is a proprietary SCAR one with a counterclockwise. You can remove it and it exposes the inner barrel. It does have a dummy gas block. It does absolutely nothing but its attention to detail, so it's pretty cool. The front iron sight is also made of metal, snaps up like that. And we have some Picatinny sections on the 9, 3, and 6 sections. The handguard reminds you of the MCX being tall and thin, and it grips really well. So here's the iron sights, nice and wide, great aperture. You could also adjust the semi and get something like this. The rear sight post does have adjustments for windage as well as elevation. Well, it doesn't really matter in Airsoft, but at least you have it. So there is a charging handle, of course, made of plastic, quite flimsy, travels along this reciprocating bolt when you fire. And I wouldn't trust this thing. I would probably replace it with the Lilacs one. But this is how it looks from the other side, which also exposes the hop chamber. It is not a full stroke and goes this far. If you take apart the gun, you can change it to the right side. We have some FN markings here, not sure if that's illegal, and the Mark 17 Mod 0 on this metal receiver. Functioning bolt stop when your mags are on empty, ambidextrous mag release left side, and of course on the right side with this button. And the magazines fall out automatically. The ambidextrous fire selector has semi-automatic and full auto, of course, with a 45-degree throw, which is quite different than the M4. This is an AEG, so the trigger does not have a wall, and it's pretty light. We have the A2 grip, which is good for airsoft with this very 45-degree angle. And we have a sling point on the end of the gun and at the back of the receiver, top and bottom, and on the other side as well. All right, it's time for the Ugg Boot Stock. Press this plastic button to unfold the stock, expose the wire, and you'll be able to snap it back in pretty easily as well. It also has an adjustable cheek riser and 6 adjustment lengths. Of course, you can fold the stock and it's still operational. You put it onto this latch and pull down and out. Adjust the stock to your forearm and you're ready to go. Let's try this baby out. So here I am just testing a bunch of different reloads from the chest, from the belt, different kind of techniques. I'm trying to find the one that works for me. These mags are 7.62, so they're quite thick and a lot different than the 5.56 stuff. Now with most NGRS magazines, you can adjust them to 30-round mags, which is my thing, guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Unscrew the bottom to expose the switch, and you just click that open for 30 and then for 90. Today we're using a 7.4 LiPo because sucks. To open the stock, you're going to press the pin on the back, pull it out, and pull out the rubber pad. And you'll find that the inside is right there, easily fits in, and lock it into place. Let's go ahead and test fire this thing. So the gun will lock up if you do not pull the trigger all the way down. So you have to set it to full auto to unlock it. So you have to master the trigger or throw in a Titan. Now with the magazine, when it's empty, it won't shoot. Press the bolt. My realism. So let's load this up with 0.2 gram Tokyo Marui BBs and chrono this thing. Okay, so hop setting off. 93. 91. 92. Let's set the hop up just a little bit to see if that's gonna change anything. 91. 92. 92. Let's go halfway hop, which is probably a reasonable setting. 91. 91. 91. All right, so let's check with max hop now. 81. 81. 82. Damn, that's a change. And full auto gives us 15 RPM. Not bad. So this has been the SCAR H next generation recoil shock. It is quite the beautiful gun, but of course it does suffer from the standard NGRS semi lockup, and in CQB this can be a little bit tough, but for mid-range I think it's absolutely fine. We dressed it up with my own stuff with my real EOTech and my operator foregrip, and now we're gonna test how it looks with the GoPro.
Alright guys, so this has been the Tokyo Marui SCAR. This is a beautiful piece of work. I'm a little bit worried about the charging handle, but if it breaks, I'll just get the Lilacs one. Also, the button does have a little bit of a history behind it, so if that breaks, get the Lilacs one as well. Luckily, in Japan, I have the spare parts for this, easily accessible, so it won't be a problem to replace any of these. But we'll be ready for Modern Warfare 2 when this comes out, and I'll finally be able to do that cool reload that everybody's talking about. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully this video didn't get demonetized.